Hey guys, hey. This is gonna be. I'll probably be kind of far away. You're gonna hear me moving around because I'm cooking dinner for my family. Um, I forgot to mention this when we were talking. Because the StreamYard started messing up, and I wanted to add to this so I could sort of dead the situation. Um, sorry guys, I just want to set you guys up right there. Okay, so regarding the um regarding the situation with Grace Levi um, saying, what happened today. This is very reminiscent of what happened in um, Las Vegas. So when I say the help me situation, I don't want to take away from people who have been cyberbullied, who really couldn't take the cyberbullying. Like they've been talking about me and Dalton politics for a year and a half. They have a whole page dedicated to me. Okay. They talk about me just because I wouldn't conform to what people wanted me to, right? Hope y'all can hear me okay. But regarding the situation with Grace, y'all have to realize every morning I woke up, this lady was atting me, talking about me, along with Money Boy Trey, along with Jed, along with Dalton Politics, every day. Now put that into perspective that every day you wake up, someone you don't know is bullying you because they think you're a Tiffany supporter. Now, I leave my house, I'm bullied by the trustees, and that's not alleged. I'm bullied by residents, and that's not alleged. This is what truly was going on. So imagine you day in and day out, you at work, they're calling your job, they're coming to your job. Remember that I lost a whole job because of this. I lost an entire job because of this. They're on Instagram, going through trying to harass you, your family. This is what's going on. So while I understand, sorry, I'm cutting up green peppers, guys. While I understand what she's doing with the butterfly release, I think that's great. That's her thing. I think that's a good thing that she wants to do that. You guys know I'm in full support of Cara Wilson, 1010%. Love Cara. When all that was going on, the first person to call me was Cara, and walk me through a lot of stuff that was happening where she shouldn't have to, because she's dealing with her child being murdered, right? But I'm thankful to her. And I was in the middle of a situation where nobody wanted to get involved. So when we're talking about the Las Vegas, y'all put a one in the chat if y'all remember the Las Vegas thing that just happened with the two YouTubers. Actually, Shay is doing excellent. Shay from Late Night Crew, he's doing excellent coverage on this. He opened my eyes to what was happening. So if y'all didn't know, we only see one side of the story. This couple go to Las Vegas, right? I just see that the man, Manny, is driving around Las Vegas saying he's looking for these people, right? Same thing happened to Shay. Y'all didn't stand for that. The same exact Shay. Y'all, it almost waters my eyes because not only did that, an elected official gets online and says she's gonna come to Shay's house on Mother's Day, ruin his Mother's Day with his wife. See, they like to erase that. Okay, they like to erase that history. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Y'all done voted these people in because, of course, Tiffany shot up. What did we hear on Martin G. Johnson? Tiffany shot up the Park District man house, right? We heard that on Martin G. Live. And then she shot up Stubbs' house. No arrest. No, nobody else ring doorbell. Now, if you guys don't know where this is not doxing because it's an elected official, that house is on a very popular main street where it's bullets going through any day. Okay. Y'all saw a shooting going down a street, and now it's national news. Why is Tiffany not in jail? It's more than one ring doorbell camera in the area. That street's so popular, it may be a police camera in the area at one of the, because it's a bus stop right there. Might be Pace bus in the area. Got cameras. But all y'all needed was somebody's house got shot up. By who? Tiffany goons. Which ones? Stop asking questions. Okay. Because we need to know who shot it up. Now, did y'all email me that Keith Price? Somebody put in the chat. Keith Price got a new job. Did y'all hear about that? Who child? Hey Scott. Hey Rajan. Hey Shay. Now y'all heard. So Keith Price got a new job. From what I saw, y'all been sending me. He is now the CEO of Investigate and Advocate. That's his business. That's his business. But y'all are all like, what? How could, no. Oh God, no. How did this happen? Okay. So when it back to Grace Lee back, because it just cracks me up when I see people like, not that y'all make these people celebrities for no reason. Y'all was sitting over here, Tiffany bad. These are celebrities of Dalton, and we got to make sure they change Dalton for good. Okay, the same people, nobody else. The same people. Y'all, please know these are the same people, except for now they added Riley in there. Now Riley Rogers is back. What sense do that make, you guys? But the YouTubers won't talk about that because a lot of them, which is how they get me. How much did Tiffany pay you to make a video? Man, I'm smart enough that I would have Tiffany over, do a live stream, and talk to her just for the views. Sorry, I left the refrigerator open. I'm smart enough just for that. Because all y'all would do is dissect it and replay it and dissect it and replay it and restream it. I don't need Tiffany to pay me. Her name would pay enough. Especially when it's slow Tiffany news. Hey Tiffany, you want to talk? Get your word out to the people? But because I was talking about community in general, it was a problem. So now, so back to Grace. That was just like the Vegas thing. So let's get back to Shay too. So Shay's been covering this from an angle I didn't even know existed. And also shout out to Philly Phil. She's covering it from an angle. Who was also bullied and harassed, and they was harassing her at her job and all that stuff. Doxed her. For what? I'm really trying to figure out for what. But then I realized a lot of people just don't have anything to do. Sorry, I was draining the macaroni. So now I gotta get the foil. So I guess it's an ASMR live. When y'all cook, do you clean up as you go? Let me know. And now I gotta wash the dish. Let me know if you clean up as you go. That's what we were taught, so you wouldn't have the dishes at the end. And now I'm about to put we're gonna have some baked macaroni. So back to so Shay is covering this and Philly Field. And they found all the videos that the man that was killed, Finney, how he was teasing the man that actually pulled the trigger, right? Man, they were stalking this man. So I'm gonna see if I can play a little bit of Shay video while I'm doing this. So these people were stalking this man, coming to his city, and some people say the gentleman was a little off. If you knew that, why was you messing with him? Okay. So every day they're making videos about him, thumbnails about him. They were literally cyberbullying him. The husband, Finney, the one that was killed, and his wife. They were doing it because you guys egged it on. I think that night that I broke down, I had maybe 400 people in my stream. I never had nothing like that. I was like, ooh, wow. I gotta break down more often. I made a good amount of money that month. So now I see why people really don't care about the community. They don't care about the community. They care about making money. So if talking about Tiffany Henyard is making you money and you can support your family and blah, 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 F the residents. Here in Dalton, we very much could have had what happened in sorry y'all, what happened in Vegas. So let me tell you, this was not their first instance with this dude. So they call themselves going to Vegas. Let me see if I can pull up Shay video. He did such, y'all make sure you subscribe. Shay got a lot of followers. Now I want to talk about Shay before I pull up his video. Y'all do realize Shay was popular before Dalton, talking about Joe Budden, talking about funny stories. My favorite thing when he do the WPS, because it's so funny when like the grocery cart stuff and all that. It's just so funny. Talking about sports, and he had more than one channel. I only say this story because a lot of people like to just erase the story. Exactly, Tracy. Click, views, and clout. Where I saw Vivian and LLC doing a video about bullying. I can't say too much because I do not want, when things come out, I have things to share with you guys for it to seem like I'm bullying them. But I watched a lady go on a whole podcast and say, I don't know this heifer, she didn't live here. And then go on another podcast and say that Tiffany bought me a house, which is slander, right? Unless I better have a house, and they better be able to point it out that which one Tiffany bought for me. It better be under Tiffany Properties or Aisha Properties. So would that be considered bullying and slandering? Sorry, y'all. I got pepper. Sorry, I had to wash my hands. Pepper in my sorry, opened the seasoning thing, got pepper all over the place. So would that be considered rating? I forgot. He's DJ Metro D. So would that be bullying and slandering? Telling people that Tiffany bought me a house and she flipped me? Wait a minute, y'all. This pepper is getting to me. Oh my God. I hope they don't mean that the macaroni, that the oxtails don't be too spicy. Hold on. So it's a meat truck in the middle of the Menards parking lot. Y'all, I'm gonna be all over the place. Hold on, let me go to Shay video first because I have to make a phone call. Let me see. This very much was that bullying and slander. Do she know if Tiffany bought me a house? Who told her that? We'll find out. Hopefully we'll find out. Because she has to have proof of that, right? They have to have proof of that. So, because Tiffany bought me a house. You know? So is that a form of bullying, putting out false information? I never lived here. You know, all that cool stuff. Yelling at me after the board meeting, screaming in my face. It's on tape. Would that be bullying? Or is it only bullying when you get kicked out the cool kids table? Let me play a little bit of Shay video and I'll be right back. Have a great day at work. Yeah. So easy to say. I was listening to some of the stories about me. It was actually something else because I'm like, wait a minute. So Tiffany bought me a house. Then what Mrs. Roberts posted that she chooses here. What did she post that time? That she saw me say I want a relationship like Tiffany and Kamal. It was so much. So much. And we didn't even get to the Dalton politics part yet. So this very much could have ended up like Minnesota. I'm sorry, because Minnesota too. Look at what happened to those two politicians. Shoes has a great video on that. Let's play. I'm gonna make a quick call and I'll see you in a sec. Shout out to Late Night Crew.
He said, because that nigga's big as shit. And he is a weapon. He is the weapon. That's what he said. He said that nigga was actually a weapon. So why the fuck would you be surprised? He already pepper sprayed your girl. I can't stress that part enough. Lisa, what's happening? Never underestimate somebody smaller than you. Because odds are they're going to try to do what they can to even out the score. Just senseless over nothing. One and nothing. Y'all niggas, what? None of y'all niggas making no real YouTube money. You trolled this nigga Manny for 2 years. If y'all don't learn nothing else, learn that you should probably, if there's people you trolling on the internet, you should probably stop. Because one day they might get even. Whatever the fuck that means. Turtle, what's happening? Shout out to all my third shifters in the bushes. Tomorrow we gotta talk about the juror with Diddy probably getting kicked out.
watch Shay's last two videos about Benny, what's his name, Finney and Manny. He was bringing up a point on how Manny may get off and just go to the crazy home. I see that happening. So just imagine. He also brought up a point about me. I'm gonna play a little more Shay video. Shout out to Shay. Happy Father's Day and happy almost birthday, Shay. It's been a long year and a half. So almost, what is it, 13 months? Happy birthday, bro. So when you look at the stuff, and Philly Field said that too, the harassment they were doing to this dude. What if I would have just got online instead of me crying or being upset and all the stuff I was going through? What if I just would have snapped? Just snapped. Just cold snap out of nowhere. Would y'all be sitting up there like, we don't know why she snapped? We don't know why she snapped. Oh, in Minnesota? Oh, yeah, they were over in Dolton politics talking about they're going to catch me in a dark alley. Got that. And I begged John Kraft, I said, hey, this shouldn't be the Burgundy Blue channel. You know, like I said, stuff like people talking about your looks or, you know, stuff like that happens on the internet. No, everybody got something to say about everybody. I was watching one of these content creators. I like Peach McIntyre. They just be wearing her out daily and she just be making money. But she like is that called rage baiting? I think she rage baits people and that's how she makes a lot of money. But they were talking about catching me in a dark alley. I was getting all kind of threats. So if I would have just came in there and snapped, what would y'all had did? What would y'all have said? You know what I mean? So this man right here, he was weak, I guess mentally for sure. Because what Shay is saying and what I am saying, nobody deserves to die, especially like that. These people had 4 kids at home and they went to Las Vegas to torment this man. Priorities. You went to Las Vegas, and I heard it was a birthday trip. So one of their birthdays passed, and all that stuff. Y'all went to Las Vegas to torment this man for what? That's the macaroni, y'all. Y'all let me know if you shred your own cheese or if you get the shredded cheese for your macaroni when you bake macaroni. I should one day have a cooking thing. We used to now. That's the weird thing. Remember they were looking for me? I don't know how many people I have when I talk about Dalton because my content grew because of one man and one man only, the Cody Brown. Now, Cody Brown, that man grew my channel, okay? That's who I owe. One man and one man only. And maybe a little Gypsy Rose. But I started to see how Gypsy Rose would stay in the comments on YouTube, and it was just crazy. You know, Gypsy Rose, the one that killed her mother and got away with it. And they made her a reality star. And the man that helped her is in jail. So yeah, long story. He in jail for 100 years and she got out in 7. Married this dude. Married the chunky dude. Used him because he was good on paper and went back to her ex-boyfriend. Yeah, that Gypsy Rose. So what if I would have just snapped? Y'all, and that's the whole point about the Grace thing. It's more than she trying to make it like we had beef. No. We had no beef. I had no beef with anybody. I had my opinion on what was going on where I lived. And they did not like that. So every morning I would get up. Grace Levi was making a video about me, adding me and stuff. All day long, commenting, saying rude stuff. So my thing is this. If you're that, I was listening to her video today, and she was like, my mistake was following somebody I didn't know. Don't be a follower. I'm not following Shay. Shay's not following me. I don't follow Choose. Choose don't follow me. We have our own thoughts and opinions on how we see things. And you should never be a follower. We learned that in grammar school. Oh, yeah. I was running for trustee. I forgot about that. I was running for trustee. Wasn't Gardis going to try to run for mayor? They threw poor Gardis in it. Gardis was going to run for mayor. I was trying to run for trustee. I wanted a job. And then y'all, look at the history. So who really wanted a job? Now that y'all looking back on it. Who really was broke wanting a job? I'm broke. I'm on Skid Row. It's the conscious crew. All because you want to think for yourself. So that's my advice to Grace Levi. Why would you follow somebody you didn't know their intention, but you speak on knowing people spiritually and being in tune with this and that? You went after someone and tried to destroy their life for no reason. So you're no different than that couple that was teasing Mandy wives. Hey, Reload. Hey, it's good to see you. With a crew berries. Let's listen to a little bit of Shay.
But this shit is weird to me. This shit is weird to me why they was knocking on the devil's door like this. And I know some people that ain't gonna really watch this video or understand the context and just read the title or whatever, be like, that's fucked up. You just think that everybody should die over this shit. No, it's not about me thinking that somebody should die. It's about thinking, it's about that you could die. That's why everybody who want an internet beef with me, I tells them niggas up front how I get down. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna do no internet shit beefing with you. I may do a video discussing some certain shit. I'll keep the shit fact-based. I never go personal. I never bring up people's family and docs family members, all this shit, because they ain't got shit to do with it. A lot of times, motherfucking family members ain't got a inkling of a clue what some of you goofy-ass niggas be on the internet doing. This nigga was hype about having 30-something people in the chat. Do I think that he had more than 30 people that loved and cared about him and whether or not he lived or died? Absolutely he did. But how many of them people knew how he was really getting down the internet? Not many, because motherfuckers would have hit him. Bro, I bet you a lot of people didn't even know about the pepper spray incident because motherfuckers only wanted, bro, the amount of you niggas, you know what y'all niggas remind me of on the internet? Y'all remind me of Omar from The Wire in a way. Remember, Omar was taking his motherfucking grandma to church on Sundays. And that nigga said, she ain't got no idea what I do. She think I be working out at the airport. I think he said working at the cafeteria at the airport or some shit. That's how y'all niggas be on the internet.
So somebody just texted me and said, this is actually a neighbor. Don't forget that Thelma Price posted a picture of you in Dalton politics to show people you were in line after Nikita said she was going to slap me. I forgot about that. I didn't forget because it's on paper, but I forgot about that. So if they could be this vicious towards one person that just have a difference of opinion, it wasn't. I was just like what Chu said. I was like, man, Tiffany, is this bad? Tiffany is doing all this. Happy Father's Day, Gardis. Happy Father's Day, Potato Mike Rule. Happy Father's Day. Anybody I missed? What if I was just with a snap? And it was so much lie after lie. So remember, do anyone remember the stream? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember. When Grace was coming to Dolton, and I said, oh, she not gonna leave here the same. And on the way back home, she was talking about how they treated her and this and that and that and this. And her and Super Producer were like the best of friends, right? Yeah, it's still up there in Dalton politics. They still got it up there. Well, she's like, Burgundy Blue is here. How old is Thelma Price? I'm just asking. I'm just wondering. I wish I could Google her age. She's supposed to be fighting for the community, but she's bringing out hate against me. And it's not that I'm timid or I'm scary or anything like that. It's just a lot of things I can't talk to y'all about because I have to decipher what's going to really happen. And they still bully me, even though I got what I got going on. And let's not forget, I'm all in that Hall versus YouTube case, and y'all still bullying me. To show how y'all have a gang mob mentality. But okay. You know, that's just okay. That's how I be saying. A little more Shay. I play Shay because this man in a year, and I hope he don't mind me saying this. In 1 year, he had to drive to California. Y'all went online to take his channel down. Like, then the next channel was mine. Why were our 2 channels so important that it had to be taken down? Why? Because we wouldn't say what you wanted us to say. Then it's we praying for Conscious channel to be down because you won't say what they want you to say when really everything is in the meeting minutes that we don't have. So we're not saying anything that wouldn't be in those meeting minutes or those warrant lists if they would issue them to you, which they could right now, because I am sure that Clerk Key took diligent meeting minutes, and all they would have to do is have Jason, because Tiffany wouldn't sign off on it, even though every meeting they approved the minutes, every meeting. But I'm sure that she took them really diligently, and all you have to do is pop them up on that lovely website, right? That's all they have to. Tiffany's not there no more. Tiffany's not. All you gotta do is pop it on the website. Because she for sure did her job. And Tiffany was stopping them from putting it on that website. So put them up there now. We could start with 1 year at a time. Put them up there now. All right, let's see. Let's go on up here. To me, it seemed like they just wanted to be in charge of the parties more than they just didn't want Tiffany to be in charge. You know, because I'm gonna tell you something. Notoriously, Dalton does nothing for the kids. Notoriously, during Shaw, you know why they cleaned up that fountain so fast? They want to have the Jazz Fest over there. The Jazz Fest is not for kids. You just go up there, they barbecue, they playing. It's a DJ, they playing music. Okay. Bid whist and blues. Is that for kids? Let me know if that's for kids. Even the Father's Day event yesterday, I don't hear them saying bring any kids. But today, Mama Creighton is having hers, and she got a bouncy house out there for the kids. Notoriously, Dalton has only been blues, stepping, and more for the seniors. Tiffany Henyard made it for the youth. I'm willing to bet the plans for the roller skating rink is probably to make it a stepping. It's gonna be like the greatest stepping place. They're gonna make the rink a stepping floor or something like that. Because it's not nothing they could do to kick it. And I'm in the middle. I don't have any little babies. So I don't, the stuff that Tiffany was doing with the having the bouncy houses and the what you call those things, the race cars, the bumper cars, and face painting. We need more of that in our community. She was always giving something for the kids to do. Hair braiding, all that cool stuff for the kids to do. Now all you hear, come here, we're gonna have Bidwist and Budweisers. Come here, we're gonna have bingo. Come here, we're gonna have stepping at the park. Come here, we're gonna have the jazz fest. What? No, what about the children? What about the children, you guys? So this was no different than what happened in Las Vegas is what I want to say. So again, I say I definitely forgive, but I don't forget. So you can't drag me for a whole year, Grace Levi, or either one of y'all, all of y'all. You can't drag me for a whole year, then say, "Oh, you know what? We about to release some butterflies, so let's hug." Where they do that at? I don't say nothing about these people. I got people over there on Twitch talking about me. You on Twitch? You still talking about Burgundy Blue? You have to have better content than to talk about one person so long. Even Tiffany, you should have something else to talk about. Let me bring up Conscious. Hey, Conscious, how you doing today? Hello? Hello? Are you muted?
Mic on.
There you are. We hear you
Sorry.
now.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, you live. How's it going?
All right. How are you doing? Hi, chat.
Good.
How's everybody doing? I want to be very calm.
Oh yeah.
But the trail of harassment and bullying is outrageous. And people now want to complain and cry that you're being bullied. Are you serious? This woman, Burgundy Blue Commentary, you put this woman through hell. Absolute hell. She lost her income. You threatened her family, her parents, everything. You put this woman through, and all of you helped. You so-called YouTube content creators. And I'm really being nice because this is not my platform. But if you really think that you're being bullied, baby, I'm coming with the receipts. I was called a name. The ugliest name you can be called on somebody's platform. The one that's crying that I'm being bullied. And you allow this to go on in your chat. But now you're crying wolf. Please help me. Please. And then you're upset because Beth gets kicked out. Really? Sorry, Beth. What have you done? You participated. All of you, not the ones in the chat. All of you content creators have done this. You participated in it. You want to talk about not deleting? Well, digital footprints. They're everywhere. And let me tell you another thing. Because you have a members only does not make you it doesn't make you, what's the word I want to use so I can be polite? It doesn't make you not participating in the bullying and the name calling. I'm going to be really nice. Your membership onlys. Thank God I can talk because this is members only and it's private. It's not. It never will be. It's a live stream. You don't have to take an oath to become a member of anything. And everything you say on those member-only live streams is evidence of the hypocrisy that goes on in these stupid YouTube streets. But this woman, you hounded her, and you still hound her. Why? What did she ever do to you? There is one common denominator, and there's more falling in line. This woman has never done anything to you. Nothing but defend herself. And you call her a bully. Why? How has she bullied you? Show the receipts. Because I'm going to show mine, some of them. And you're going to look like damn fools. Really stupid fools.
And I want to shout out some of the bone carriers because, like you said, the members only. I learned that from Shay. That's just extra content. That's not private. People gonna find out what you said like within an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to the bone carriers that sorry, they make sure that they let us know because some people can like both of you. They could like Conscious and they could like whoever's doing the live. They can like Burgundy and they could like Jed. It happens every day.
Yeah.
But the people that follow like and that's why I'm bringing up Grace. So hopefully this will be the end of everything. The people that have to follow and be a part of something, that's not my thing. My thing is I'm talking about my community and you try to stop me from talking about my community. And stopped a lot of progress too because of a lot of the fighting and just picking on people. And it wasn't just me that was picked on. I saw somebody being rude to a resident in a live the other day, and I did not like it. I did not like it. Acting like the resident, like she knew nothing and they knew everything because, you know, you got to have the inside source. when every YouTuber got the same inside source, the same two people.
Yep.
The same two people. It's sad, and I just wanted to say, Conscious, thanks for your support. But this just reminds me, like, it could have got ugly here in Dalton with all the stuff going on.
Sure could have. You don't know people's mental health. You don't know their mindsets of what you do and what bullying does to people.
Mm-hmm.
And this woman was going through tragedy at the time. But you didn't care.
But let me tell you what's so funny. When I think about it, and I got to talk about it now because I talked about the board meeting. When they were calling me, like SD, for instance, you need me to bring you food to the hospital. Are you okay? Is your family okay? Is there anything we can do? And I said, yeah, I'm going through all this. Can you just tell Jed to lay off for a couple of days because while we handle everything we got going on? I don't have time for this right now. And my family is going to be scared to come in town and stay with us for that time when everything was going on, right? Because there was so much drama going on online. Nobody wanted to stay here. People were running people plates and all that crazy stuff. Dalton politics had gotten out of hand. So I was like, yeah, just, okay, give me 48 hours. That's what they said.
Yep.
And now I see it all. So I'm thinking, so what was that Julia Roberts movie? I was eating with the enemy. Oh, I was sitting in breakfast with the enemy. And I didn't know that. The whole time I'm thinking I'm scared of Tiffany. If Tiffany find out I'm the one in Dalton doing these videos, she and her goons are going to come. Tiffany ain't did nothing to nobody. And I just find it really weird.
Well, I wouldn't call it weird. I'd call it predatory. Because that's who you people are. You're predators.
Yeah.
You really are. And you like to pick on women, being women yourself. You like to call people all kinds of names about women. And you're a woman yourself. Good point, Sloan. Manipulators. Oh, Gardis, congratulations.
Yeah. I feel like we all graduated with Gardis.
I know.
We did all the work and we're just like, yay.
And you go after Gardis Watts.
Who was the only male speaking up? And yes, I'm saying he was the only man speaking up for the township, meaning speeches and stuff like that. Like, he was the only one coming to the meetings, talking to Tiffany, saying, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do that. And they love Gardis until y'all, we will always have that township, take back the township rally. You saw them switch that day. All of a sudden, it was boom.
Yeah. Why?
And look at what they did to Choose.
Oh, God.
Minding her business.
Dear Lord in heaven.
Minding her business. Doesn't have much to say about Dalton, but just because she wanted to help. She wanted to help. But if it's not the, what's that, what the pastor say? We want the kind that rustles and not to change that jingles. Because she didn't back up enough money. It wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight. So yeah, I'm glad. I will say this. I'm actually, I keep on saying check on us in a year because y'all gonna see a lot of things change. But I'm actually kind of glad, not that they got a taste of what was happening, but that they possibly, the people that are saying they're being bullied, that possibly their eyes will open up and they will be honest with their commentary and their research instead of just spewing out what you heard. You know, hopefully that makes a change, because your new commentary could open up eyes. Like 24-007, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
007 is weird.
All your photographs are on a bingo event. What happened to the image ordinance? And No, we're not going to do that. And yet here's all your faces planted there. That's right, Gardis.
They
And what-
asked Gardis to speak. Yeah, they would call him to speak.
And who did the DJing?
Reality Check TV, who was sent by Shay. Who, may I add, since we're talking about the butterfly release, it was a flyer that went out at first. Who y'all put in the chat? Who was supposed to DJ last year's butterfly release for free? And there was a flyer that went out. Anybody remember?
I remember, but I'm not in the chat.
I just want to see if one person remember who was supposed to. Exactly, Shay.
Yep.
It was Shay.
Yep.
Shay was coming through with a vendor. He had a vendor, and he was coming through to do the free DJing. I was doing the balloon arch for her, and oh no, they kicked all us out. They kicked all us out because you had to either be with them or you couldn't come. Now, Cara didn't feel that way, of course. She wasn't like that. She was like, you're here, you can sit by me, you're good. But it was just you stopped all the progress we were doing for her. So now you're scrambling. Like I don't understand why everybody got to make it about them. And I'm thankful that Grace is doing but she's like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for the first box of butterflies. It's like you want to do everything yourself. But I don't want to speak on it, but it's just we were a community all working together at first. It wasn't that you couldn't sit with us. If you're coming, do your part too.
Yeah, and I remember that meeting quite well, where you were booed and hissed at and called a liar. And I have proof that you're not a liar. But, oh no, Berg has to be the target. Shay has to be the target. Choose has to be the target. Wyoming, Gardis, Potato. How many names can I mention? I don't have enough fingers. But Berg was the main target. And anybody that stuck up for Berg became a target. Why? And then you want to tell me my mother is going to kick the can soon and laugh about it.
How evil are these people?
Mm-hmm.
How evil. But then when something happens to them, they want all the sympathy.
You get no sympathy.
They want all the sympathy. It's just like it has to be. It's this me, and nobody else could do it. Where if we really all work together, things could be much better. And that doesn't mean you can't fight for your favorite candidate. But I know one thing: it's gonna be ugly over there in Harvey. It's gonna be ugly over there in Harvey. I hope Ryan gets the help he needs. But I was saying earlier, Conscious, I'm not going to that chat. I encourage you guys to support Ryan. I support Ryan in my own way, but that chat is toxic.
We'll be in the background.
Yeah.
We'll be in the background.
I appreciate your commentary over there. Like of course I'm still subscribed to him, but I just won't get in there because I couldn't believe he's talking about Harvey, water bills and stuff. And then they're like, well, let me tell you about Conscious and let me tell you about, I'm like, why are we gossiping? He's not about that. He's about bringing awareness to Harvey. And they're about, again, spreading the seed of who's bad. Who's bad, who's good, and who you should talk to and who you shouldn't.
Well, I'm going to show you who's bad and who's not bad.
You like Michael Jackson?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what a good intro. Potato.
Potato. So
I tried Potato.
Well, it's about breaking down women. It's about breaking down women. It's not many men that they're going to try to come for, especially in their face, potato. It's about breaking down women. That's what it's definitely about. And that's why I just didn't understand where Grace was coming from, because I just was like, you don't even know me. Why are you saying these things? Why are you every day you're posting about me every day? And she deleted a lot of the videos, like the court one, but it was a lot of the videos. Thank goodness, you guys, that I had good people on my side that saved them. Like, she's just, oh, I see you for who you are, and you're manipulative. I'm like, what? Girl, I'm over here talking about sister wives and sometimes what's happening in my community.
That you don't live in. Grace. Oh, Grace. Since you're a psychic, you'll know what's about to happen to you.
I don't know what's about to happen to her, other than I just want her to
exposure.
Oh, I'm about to say, I don't know where, because I don't know. Last I saw, she was pumping gas. I'm like, what's happening to her?
Nothing physical.
Oh, exposure. Oh, I'm doing my video. I was working on it, but I thought the live was better because I just wanted to chop up all the times, because it seems like, but I don't know if she did get it. Do y'all think she got the message of, honestly, that, because she's like, it seems like she tried to make it like we had this beef, and it wasn't a beef. It was very one-sided. And she's just like, yeah, because we don't like each other. I never said I didn't like her. I never said anything, but leave me alone. So I'm like, is she like living in Delulu where she think that she did nothing?
I think there's a different planet, a different plane of reality that these people are living on, where they feel that they can say anything they want, do anything they want. However, if you defend yourself or say something about them, you're a narcissist, you're a bully. You're on a different plane from reality. You really are. I feel sorry for you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for them, too, that can't make up their own minds and will jump into. That's scary to me. That's scary to me. You have to know what's right and what's wrong. It's content creators that I don't agree with, that I really don't care for. I just don't watch. You know what I mean? And I just move on.
Right.
I just don't watch them. Don't give them my energy.
Scroll on.
So with this, I still feel kind of. I think I probably did 2 lives because I feel a little bit convicted. And do I go to the butterfly release? I don't want to go, but not because I don't feel welcome. But it's just, I just would like to not make it, because if it comes to I just don't want it to, y'all know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? I just don't want to make it to, this should be about Alexis Wilson. And not, if I come there, I would be drawing attention away from that. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you get your hugs.
Oh, Lord, no. No, not that. Tracy said gaslighting 101. Have a good day, Reload. Hug the twins for us. But yeah, I just don't get it. And it's like everybody now, it's like they're searching for content. Like that one person that was emailing both of us day after day after day.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
I mean, they get up every morning. I'm like, you should write a thesis. It's not that deep. And I live here. It's not that where you can't sleep. Some of these people don't sleep. They jump from panel to panel to panel to panel all day. Then if they not, they're emailing you all day. It's weird. Get some rest. Go outside, see some sunshine, get some air. And I just was really disappointed in Grace. Like it's another content creator I'm kind of disappointed in too, where I told you guys, hey, go check her out. She's new, she's trying to grow. And it became the Burgundy show over there too. And I just don't get it because I'm allowed to talk about my computer. Thanks, potato. I'm allowed to talk about my community. And if I want to support Tiffany, I can. If I want to support Trump, I can. If I want to support Willie Wilson, who's ran for mayor of Chicago, how many times, y'all? I can. That's what a vote means. You go ahead, you can support your candidate, you cast your vote. If I want to support Cassandra, whatever her face was, I forgot her name. I can. It doesn't. I don't have to fall in line with you, and you guys don't even know who I voted for.
Yeah, but you assume. You all assume, and you take things out of context, which is very dangerous when you do that, because you make a mess. I'm learning these new terms. They're very strange to me. Like weird, you know.
Yeah, it's very.
I love that, Chavis.
I love it. The Burgundy delusion syndrome.
Oh my God. I got to mute.
That is funny. The Burgundy BDS, Burgundy delusion syndrome is wild. Hated Burgundy because she's not a mindless follower is wild. Yeah. So hey Dawn. So yeah, that was just my thing, you guys. I just wanted to say it could have really went left in Dalton.
I'll see if I can get that put in a DMS.
It's true. It's true. Cause I'd be like, what every day somebody will have something to say. I was like, yo, this shouldn't be the Burgundy Blue show or the Shay show. This is supposed to be getting rid of Henyard if that's what y'all want to do, but it never was about that. No. I mean, about getting rid of her. What about that lawsuit? I'm gonna let you go, but that lawsuit that they have now with the FOIA, and y'all know Dalton gonna end up having to pay for it because isn't the clerk the keeper of records? So they just want to drag her into court. And how do Tiffany? That we asked for a 12-page report. Did y'all get that yet?
No, not yet. Still waiting. I heard a. Never mind.
I know you got. Scott said, I wouldn't lend an opportunity for anyone to try to have content be made about anything other than support of Alexis and her surviving family. I agree.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. That's why I don't think. That's why I don't think I would be in attendance, and that doesn't mean I won't help or another kind of way. But yeah, just to make it a dang welcome back Carter reunion or something like that, I'm not down for that.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, walk in and get a lot of dirty looks, have people say stuff under their breath about you, and oh my God, I can't believe she's here. If you do that, you're not making it about Alexis. You're making it about you.
Yep. I agree with Scott. Potato said, I seen today someone posting Tiff got sentenced to 10 years. How was that on a Sunday with no court?
Just today? Oh, dear Lord in heaven.
In court.
Oh,
I'm going to look up her name on YouTube and just see what happens.
But I don't even know.
I want to see the new things. Let's see, got something. I'm gonna just filter it to today. Okay, I filtered it to today. Let's see.
I'm laughing. I got to mute.
Let's filter it to today. Okay. I just want to see the thumbnails. Look at her right here. Tiffany Henyard exposed. 18 hours ago, no views. Oh my gosh. He had
Judas? Keith Price?
What's good, y'all? Smash that button. Hit.
I hit the button 5 hours ago. Wait.
Judas. Yeah, but he's a new CEO or something.
Oh my God. New book shocks everyone. Okay. This person, they dropping it every 11 minutes. Tiffany Henyard, this was 5 hours ago. Tiffany Henyard, shock and move. New book allegedly written by ChatGPT. Did they see the book yet? Did anyone see the book yet?
No.
Tiffany Henyard pleads the fifth. Leotis served again amid scandal. That was 11 minutes ago. 4 hours ago. Tiffany Henyard ousted. Shock and truth behind her eviction. They got, look at Tiffany. Look at Tiffany, y'all, in this coat. Look at it. All that time on that thumbnail. Protester threats lead Tiffany Henyard to boycott the entire city. Tiffany Henyard, this is just a bunch of hashtags. Tiffany Henyard, please the fifth. File an affidavit. You can't touch me. Black woman in power. Hashtag. Superman Tiffany hit with FOIA bombshell. It's a channel called Dalton now.
Really?
It's a channel. Y'all, did y'all know that? I didn't know the channel called Dalton now.
Dalton now. Let me find it.
I gotta look and see what's on this channel.
Please do.
Dalton now. 38 subscribers, 42 videos. What's the 42 videos about? Tiffany. What's the most popular video? Maybe they got 2,000 views. Tiffany Henyard snap. Man. And look, they did pretty good when they tried to do Joe Rogan. Here's this. Everything must go. Tiffany Henyard's bold move. Here go another one. She wants to come back. Tiffany Henyard's shocking plea. Now, this is in a day, y'all. This is how many videos came in 24 hours.
Oh, God.
24 hours, you guys.
Potato said that is it, but I believe it was yesterday.
What happened yesterday? Oh.
Potato said.
This Judas one is hilarious.
Oh my gosh, Scott.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base on how this could very much turn. This could have turned, not now. This could have turned with all the, I mean, like poor Shay, like I keep on saying, it's not just me. Like Shay lost an in-law. I can't even think about everything that happened in that year because he was supposed to go somewhere with his family. He couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Every time it was something with court, something with him fighting justice. And I really think that his lawsuit could have saved some lives out there in Las Vegas if YouTube would have took down all those bullying thumbnails that the guy who Finney had.
Absolutely.
It's very interesting when you think about it. They were doing that to us, making thumbnails talking about us, trying to reveal who the people are behind. You have a right to be a faceless channel if you want to be.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them out there.
Well, I'm going to hop off, and I thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Love you.
Love you. And have a great day.
Chat. Okay. You as well. Happy Father's Day.
Yay.
Bye.
He missed out on going home to Indy, I believe, 3 times because of this. I mean, he's a father. He's a husband. My only question is, what has been solved in Dalton? You got Jason there, right? Jason's the mayor. Good. All the things you were fighting for, what has been solved? What has been solved? Let's see if we can hear a little bit more of Shay. I think he's going to show when they went to pick on him, too. This is crazy because that's why I love to hear both sides of the story. Because who would have thought that this guy was egging all this on?
He's going to do something in some way. Peace out, no one. Have a great night. Money boy Trey Logic, just nigga, hey, ain't nobody out here playing but you. Let me see something. Hold on.
Oh, thank you for the coffee, Tracy, if you're still here. Happy Father's Day. I think he's gonna pull up the video of the first time. So these people got pepper sprayed.
This shit is disgusting.
These guys got pepper sprayed the first time and came back. Let's see.
If he don't got nothing for me, I got another failed stream. We're gonna try to make something out of it.
Not Frisch's big boy, nigga.
You know, let me get the right suspect.
That looks scary.
It's me, Mario.
Hey, it's I can't stand that. I can't stand that.
So that nigga's Hugh Hefner. She a Playboy bunny. She got a fat ass. I'll give her that. Taking your kids out on Fremont Street is diabolical to me.
I think so too. Hey Tommy, everybody, I'm sorry I missed you guys.
I'm gonna move right now. My wife just had to go take a leak, so I gotta wait on her because she'll never find me in this kind of
Vegas is too loud, y'all.
We're gonna get up, get moving again.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Shay. Check your subscription. Make sure it's still there.
Huh? Yeah. I'm hungry too. Let's go find them. I really don't know, but we need. Huh? No, we can find the food court.
That's just so crowded. Oh my God.
Sure.
As soon as I said I didn't have a charger for my phone, I went down to 2 viewers. My mama and Johnny. Well, shout out to them too.
You had a wife, bro, where y'all could have been fucking tag teaming, streaming about anything, bro.
I think I missed it. I thought he was gonna show the he was gonna show the y'all check out both his videos.
Please, man, if y'all YouTubers is out here and y'all know y'all into some fucking beefs that are getting extra and shit, nigga, leave that shit right here. The street performer pulled out some fucking pepper spray when the shit got deep. How crazy? Y'all niggas ain't never been to Vegas. You ain't never been a weapon of any kind, Josu. Weapons are more than guns.
Hey, Louise, we're not talking
Like,
about them over here, but thank you.
If you think that these niggas out here ain't got some sort of weapon on them, when they out there collecting tips and shit like that too, some of the niggas be collecting tips for performing and all this shit, which means what? These niggas got cash on them and people know they got cash on them. Yeah, niggas got knives, sticks.
Oh yeah,
any motherfucking
Hollywood
thing, pepper
Boulevard.
spray.
Mm-hmm. Hollywood Boulevard the same way. Those street performers, they have all type of stuff on them all the time. I would make costumes. They'd be like, put a little something right here for my garter belt so I could hold my knife. Yeah, because you know you're getting cash right there. Well, I don't know if they get cash anymore. I don't know if people tap to tip now, but yeah.
Niggas know you got money, especially Fremont Street. So when you went up there and fucked with this nigga, I don't know why y'all was surprised that y'all got pepper spray. It's not surprising to me.
Costume along the strip. Now here's the twist.
And you know what? I want to say something right quick to Louise. Louise, I'm only saying that because that's how beef starts. Because Grace said something, they got to say something. Then Grace going to have to say something again. Then they going to have to say something. Then they're going to say, well, Burgundy said, nope, Burgundy. I don't watch either channel. So, yeah, just wanted to let you know.
Bubbly was filming the surroundings and at some point captured footage of Manny Wise performing. Apparently, Manny Wise didn't take kindly to being...
So look.
The twist. Bubbly was filming the surroundings and at some point captured...
Look, she right in this nigga's fucking face with the shit. And
so, I think Manny is the one that's dressed like, well, who would he be dressed like? Is that like Day of the Dead? Like he mariachi Day of the Dead costume?
This nigga, look how far back this pussy ass nigga is standing. He done sent his wife into the danger zone with this nigga that's dressed like a skeleton zombie. What the fuck?
That's good explanation.
Footage of Manny Wise performing. Apparently, Manny Wise didn't take kindly to being recorded and things escalated quickly. He pushed her phone away mid-recording. That simple act sparked a
Now she's in his face.
So he's pushing her phone away right here. Look at how all in her face he is. Damn, bitch, you need to eat a fucking cheese sandwich or something, bitch.
What a cheese sandwich.
And leave that fent doggy dog alone.
What is a cheese sandwich gonna do? A grilled cheese do sound good right about now. Like,
Pepper, did you just open that door? Bro, I need you to chill out. You're doing too Somebody need to feed that bitch. She need to eat something. She needs some motherfucking oxtails or something, nigga. That wig weigh more than her. So this nigga's filming his bitch right up on him. I could not see no scenario where I'm like, there go that nigga I don't like. Hey, Christy, go over there and fuck with that nigga. Well, nigga, what? If that nigga would have pulled a knife out and stabbed her, nigga, it wouldn't have surprised me. Yeah, those probably are dudes, but
she went she went all in his face, and look how the lady looking. She's looking like over there a little bit. So you know, you don't get, like we saw in Harvey where that lady grabbed that lady arm and everybody's ignoring it because she had an opinion and she stepped up there. And what was the woman? Y'all, we gotta find her. We gotta find that lady that had to tell them, like, you can't disrespect the elders of Harvey. What they do, walk up to her and grab her arm. That's not cool. People deserve their personal space.
Is she trying to be a bitch? Whatever the fuck, nigga, not this. I mean, this might be a cock. I don't know. I mean, this motherfucker is looking like Busta Rhymes in the face. I give you that.
Confrontation.
Pushes the phone away, like, get the fuck out of my face. She cocks the camera back. I'd have maced that bitch too. If I had mace, I would have maced her too. You found out where this nigga was at. You went over there and you sent your bitch into the line of fire and you got her fucked up. And look how much bigger you are than Manny. Now you want to come over here. But why didn't you hit that nigga? You didn't want no smoke with him, though. You saw this big ass nigga and you stood down. She don't got a mind of her own. Mob. This is why I can't sign on with all you red pill ass niggas. Cause you niggas, this is why y'all be single. This is why y'all don't be having no girls and y'all be blaming all girls. Nigga, you are the fucking man. You are the husband. You the nigga that got problems with that nigga. Cause you know what the fuck Christy got a mind of her own, but I snatch her motherfucking ass up for everybody to see if she gonna go put herself in the middle of some shit going on with me. But I'm also a real man, though, and I'm also actually the leader of my family. I'm the head of my family, and my wife is to follow my lead. Big boy shit, real big boy shit. I'd never send my wife into a battle where she.
I want to shout out Mrs. LNC because I was going through all that stuff, and it's a lot of people that wouldn't give a. I know I wouldn't, like, if I had a husband, right? Shay would call, or I would call Shay, and he would have time to help me get things in order with the harassment and bullying that was going on. And I just appreciate her not getting angry because they were going through their own stuff. And Sharon, her husband, like, he was going through his own stuff, but they took time to say, hey, let's check on Berg. So shout out to Mrs. LNC. That goes a long way.
She can get herself fucking killed. Because the only reason that nigga died before she did is because Manny sidestepped her and her shit talking to shoot him first. Gotta own up to that shit. Yeah, she got a mind of her own, but she's his wife. She only gonna go where he lead her, bro. That's why they stayed together. Because if she couldn't really be led, then she wouldn't be with him. Leadership is key, and that nigga has no leadership. Why would you let your girl? Okay, for example. All right, cool. She got a mind of her own. She go over there. We gonna hear exactly what she say though. Just so you understand. So you understand that he got his own girl killed. Period. I'm so sorry. I don't say this shit to be just like on some shock jock shit, no shit like that. I'm about to prove it. Manny got the motherfucking pepper spray out. Caning her ass with that motherfucking Donatello staff, nigga. I felt like she got him killed, I'd say so.
According to the videos and reports, things got even worse. Mannywise and his group allegedly pepper sprayed Bubbly right there in public. Shortly after the incident, Finny and Bubbly went live on their channel to tell their story.
Yep, and I got that whole video. Let me pull that motherfucker up.
Let's start.
I'm putting Shay video in the chat so that you guys can watch it because he got all the clips and it's really, really interesting to see. Because I mean, and nobody said that they deserve to die. How far bullying can go? They were bullying this man. All right. So let's go to, I want to show the Harvey World Herald. Shout out to them. Let's go to how this lady grabbed this other lady. I couldn't believe it.
You cannot disrespect him. Not with that profanity. As I said, walk away. As I said, he is an elder of the Free What you gonna do? What the fuck did I say? You cannot disrespect. While this guy comes and follows wherever the activity, as he did with Dolton. So that is a fact. Yeah, but you is a resident of Harvey. So you cannot disrespect him. That's the only thing y'all think. Not with that profanity. As I said, walk away. As I said, he is an elder of the Free What you gonna do? What the fuck did I say?
Yelling like this, and because the other lady was trying to disagree with Jed, be like, "Hey, but Jed, he's from Harvey." Minion, feel free, or Kirk, if you want to share Minion's channel, check it out. Jed really pissed me off with this display of disrespect towards the residents of Harvey. I wanted to ask you guys' opinion. Yeah, let's finish it, and then I want to ask you guys what you thought about it.
We winning. This is not winning. They want that's being left out. All this other mess it's not important. It's not important.
It's not even from her.
Ask you guys what you thought of.
That's it. We win it. We win it. No, we win it. This is not important. Everyone that's being left out. All this other mess it's not important. It's not important.
It's not even from her.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, I was muted. So what I was saying was, look how everybody's really upset at this woman, but look at this girl grabbing this woman's arm. Now, is that appropriate? Is that appropriate? It's supposed to be peaceful and all of that stuff. Is that appropriate? Look how many people are against this one woman for having her own opinion. Her having an opinion wasn't going to speed up anything else, stop anything else. It was just she wanted to share her views and opinions. She's a Harvey resident, and she grabbed her arm, came around and grabbed her arm.
Walk away. As I said.
I don't know that man. He disrespects me for no reason.
Exactly. He's a Harvey constituent. You do not know him because he's been out here active in Harvey while this guy comes and follows wherever the activity, as he did with Dalton. So that is a fact. He is a resident of Harvey. So you cannot disrespect him.
Now, they're all in the back calling her out her name, calling her a bitch. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Sorry. I didn't know I was muted. They're calling her the B word, everything. She's a resident. She's a resident. She's a resident of Harvey. Treat her with respect. She has a difference of opinion. What's wrong with that? And this is how it starts. Like, why are y'all all in this lady face?
As I said, walk away. As I said, he is an elder of Please don't touch me.
And so she says, I didn't touch you. We clearly. So that's like the manipulation. What did Choose call it? Was it fate or something? Here, but anyway, here's the manipulation. I didn't touch you. We clearly see this woman being touched. And we clearly see you coming from all the way in the back. You all the way back there and come to the front to grab this woman's arm.
Ask you guys what you thought about it.
We win it. We win it. No, we win it. This is not important. Everyone that's being left out. All this other mess it's not important. It's not important.
It's not even from her. Walk away. As I said.
I don't know that man. He disrespects me for no reason.
Exactly. He's a Harvey constituent. You do not know him because he's been out here active in Harvey while this guy comes and follows wherever the activity, as he did with Dalton. So that is a fact. He is a resident of Harvey. So you cannot disrespect him. Stop with that profanity, child. As I said, walk away. As I said, he is an elder of please don't touch me again. Try it. Touch me again, you'll find out.
No. Here, if you want to talk, we'll film you. Ignore.
As you can tell, it was a little tense, and I was like, I wanted to just let her have her say, but also, Jed wanted to have his say as well. I felt like it was a lot easier to hear him just because he was shouting louder anyway. But they did eventually separate.
Ignore them.
The bottom line is this.
Ignore them.
Jedediah follows the bag. He has people that donate to whatever it is he's doing for the benefit of a bag. He does not live in Harvey. The elderly gentleman that he just hollered down lives in Harvey, has lived in Harvey for decades. This man can't even tell you what street he's on if he does not Google it. So that is that. So if you're going to be here being profane to that man that has been here for decades.
Sorry, I had to. No matter what you think of Jed, though, oh my God, that was I was like, oh, she is roasting this man. Jed just wanted to be in the spotlight. He don't care about the residents. That was what she was saying, right? And I'm saying, hey, even if you don't agree, just let her say her piece. And Jed gets plenty of screen time, so we always hear his opinion as well.
Doing his job. I have a master's. What do you have, darling? Boy, what do you have? What do you have? Your bitch is at home. She birthed you. She's at home. She birthed you or you're in the grave. Walk away. Anyway, as I was saying.
Oh gosh, I love this lady. I need to find her because can you imagine? She's talking, bitch, shut up. And she had a response and everybody just sat there like, whoa, she ain't playing no games. Harvey is not Dalton, as you can see. Harvey is not Dalton. So, but that could have escalated when she grabbed her. That would have escalated. And just like people are ignoring that fact that this woman's arm was grabbed, this could have been another Manny and Finney situation. And I'm doing my video because, like Grace said, she had to get stuff off her chest. I've been a whole year having to get stuff off my chest when it comes to her and how she daily harassed me. Daily. I wake up at Burgundy Blue, at Burgundy, before I even get to write the code on my eyes. Here she is, making big. Just go to her page and search me. Search me. Just a mess. For what? What did you gain? What did you gain? What did you gain? A couple of 100 more subscribers? But is it worth it? Ooh, it'd be rough over there. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna maybe have a Father's Day live stream tonight, so I'll post it on my community wall. So you guys make sure you enjoy your day. You take care of yourself and each other. And I wanted to make this video just to show the truth of the matter. It wasn't two-sided. It was one-sided. I had nothing against Grace Levi. Like I said, I forgive, but I don't forget. And I don't think an apology should come in when you at the end like, oh Lord, I got to see her on the 27th. So yeah, no, you just do what's genuine for you. And what was genuine for you was to back-to-back harass me and to do those things. So yeah, that's where it is with it. I hope this doesn't I don't care about it. But regarding I hope this doesn't stir up another YouTube beef, but it's just funny to me to see, or whatever they want to call it, how they did Shay, how they did me, how they did others. Even some of y'all that just was in my chat for no reason was getting doxxed. How do you bully be the bully, and then when it's your turn, you mad. I don't get it. I don't know. And, I haven't had the opportunity to bully yet. Okay, you guys take care of yourself and each other, and wishing everybody the best. Enjoy your Father's Day.
Commentary Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Commentary Blue Comment.